Merry Christmas, everyone. I wish to tell you a story today. The true story of Santa. The story that no one else would tell you. Now, we do not know exactly when Santa came into being exactly, but we do know when he ascended to godhood, which was the year 1881. 1881 is also the same year that he married his wife, Mrs. Claus. And over the next 20 years, having ascended to godhood, he chooses to mess with his god powers and technology that, let's be real, no man should be fucking with, and primarily in the fact of cloning. He really likes cloning. His real name is Santa Claus. I'm just telling you that now. So, after about 20 years of cloning animals, plants, stuff like that, he decides that he wants to clone a person. This one person happening to be Jack Frost. Jack Frost then, after being cloned successfully, now has two different hymns, Jack Frost Prime and Jack Frost, which Jack Frost Prime, immediately after being cloned, goes into somewhat of a psychotic rage and attacks and kills Mrs. Claus, to which him and then Jack Frost proceed to immediately escape the North Pole and flee into the world somewhere. Where exactly, we don't know for that long. But this makes Santa Claus very angry.
Like extremely, earth-shatteringly, unreasonably fuck-ass mad.
Santa, after this incident, is driven insane at the loss of his wife, to which then he begins to build a robotic replacement, from which, if he can barter it back from hell, to put his wife's soul into. He commits many sins, we'll just call them really fucked up rituals, and the final one that actually gets his wife's soul back from hell is that he can only leave the North Pole once a year, but he does achieve getting his wife's soul back. 58 years after the original incident, with his robotic wife back at the North Pole, he is delivering presents to a man who does research on the South Pole. And while in his house, he looks at the wall with pictures, and he sees one of them on the wall that has Jack Frost in the background of the picture, to which then he immediately proceeds to finish delivering gifts and go home and start to arm the fuck up. Primarily, he puts something known as the mistletoe on the bottom of his sleigh for the next year. This is essentially a rocket pod. On the very next Christmas, Santa then proceeds to, after delivering presents to the kids on the very most southern tip of South America, beelines it for the South Pole, to which, as he is flying over, he spots Jack Frost, to which then he proceeds to immediately bombard his ass with missiles, and successfully killing him, to which then he immediately ducks off and continues to deliver presents to all of the children of the world. After he arrives back at the North Pole, he has found out the elves have been rioting, and Mrs. Claus, now called Bio Claus due to her enhancements and being a robot and all that, has been trying to calm them down and then eventually turn to bloodshed to try to silence them. This did not work very well, but also she has inhuman speed, the ability to turn her arms into blades, because,
True facts about your waifu.
But with all of these things, that means that eventually when she did turn to violence, it was very quick that she managed to kill off so many of the elves, mainly due to the fact
This is because she has an armor pin writing of yes.
after finally calming down everything, especially Mrs. Claus, he has found out that she has slaughtered them down to only 20 elves. Unfortunately, had killed all of the female elves, leaving only male elves.
You made me gay!
So, for the next 36 years, Santa is forced to clone the elves. He also continues to search for Jack Frost, but is unsuccessful. But over those 36 years, the cloning process starts to have its problems. By the year 1993, the cloning process has roughly a 90% failure rate, meaning Santa is forced to look for other avenues of making toys, to which, after researching, finds out that, hey, China makes a lot of toys for real cheap. That same year, Santa has a meeting with the leader of the CCP, and I apologize, I'm going to have to read the name here because I am terrible with names. Xing Zhang? I don't know, man. To negotiate for toy production. In this meeting with who will now be referred to as Jay-Z, because I'm not trying to pronounce that name every single time, him and Santa come to an agreement for toy production. Santa has told Jay-Z that if he ever finds Jack Frost, to let him know and let him know where he is exactly. To which Jay-Z also reminds him the fact that he has weapons if he wishes to use them, offering him a nuclear weapon. To which Santa replied the fact that I'm already hated enough by the world after the incident back in '76.
The world does not hate us, the whole
Yes,
world,
they
anyway.
do.
No, they
I
don't.
asked them all.
Did you really?
You know what you need?
No.
Weapon of mass destruction.
No, I don't.
Santa, also in this deal, was forced to join the CCP as a part of the deal to make it go through, officially making Santa a communist. Fun fact. For the next 32 years, toy production ran smoothly, at the cost of the Chinese people. This year, 2025, Santa has heard from the CCP that they have located Jack Frost, and it is Jack Frost Prime. Meaning, 68 years ago, Santa had killed the clone. The current leader of the CCP, Xi Jinping, I think is how you say that, has been told of the deal that was made to him 32 years prior, and asked Santa if he would like that deal once more. To which Santa replies, yes.
Now, what you want? I got atom bomb, sticky bomb, I got the mid-70s Pinto, full tank of gas, no stoplights. I got anything you want.
And to this day, this is the only thing we know about this year's Christmas. So, if you hear a massive explosion on Christmas Day, or rather night, that may be Santa finally taking revenge for his wife's killer, or it could be the world deciding to be in a nuclear apocalypse. If it's the latter, enjoy the apocalypse. If not, Merry Christmas.